Under the Sale of Goods Act, when goods are sold by description and the buyer relies on the seller's skill or judgment, there is an implied condition that the goods shall be of merchantable quality and reasonably fit for the purpose for which they are required. In the landmark case of Jones versus Just, the plaintiff, Jones, purchased a quantity of East India Patna hemp from the defendant, Just. The hemp was described and sold as suitable for rope making. Upon delivery, it was discovered that a large portion of the hemp was damaged by seawater and had become unfit for use. Jones sued for breach of contract, seeking to reject the goods and claim damages. The legal issue was whether there was a breach of implied condition that the goods would be merchantable and fit for the purpose for which they were sold, and whether the buyer could reject the goods and claim damages due to the unfitness of the goods caused by hidden damage. The legal principle established is that when goods are sold by description and the buyer relies on the seller's skill or judgment, there is an implied condition that the goods shall be of merchantable quality and reasonably fit for the purpose for which they are required. This is especially applicable when the buyer does not examine the goods or has no opportunity to detect the defect. A seller is liable if goods are inherently defective or damaged, even if the damage occurred before the sale but was not apparent at the time of contract. The court held in favor of the buyer, Jones. It ruled that the hemp did not conform to the implied condition of being fit for the purpose for which it was sold, that is, making ropes. Although the seller was unaware of the seawater damage, it was still a breach of condition because the goods were not merchantable. The buyer was therefore entitled to reject the goods and claim damages. Applying these principles to the present case, Mr. Mehta bought silk fabric that was described as suitable for export and ready for garment production. The fabric was delivered in a damaged and damp condition, making it unfit for its intended use. Mr. Mehta relied on the seller's description and presumed quality of the fabric. This indicates a breach of the implied condition that the goods would be fit for the stated purpose. Therefore, Mr. Mehta has the right to reject the goods and claim damages under the Sale of Goods Act.